Who's the most delusional person you've ever met? My mom. She called the police on my boyfriend because we were on a date. Growing up, she drilled one message into me: romance is a trap for weak women. If I so much as mentioned a boy at school, she'd lock me in my room for hours. She'd go on and on about how dating would lead to pregnancy, poverty, and ruin. I still remember being 16, asking to go to a school dance. I thought, maybe for once, we could go dress shopping together, or she'd help me with my makeup. Instead, she made me sit on the couch and watch 16 hours of true crime documentaries, all about women being hurt or killed by their partners. Deep down, I knew something was wrong, but I wanted her approval more than I wanted a normal life. So I became the daughter she wanted. No dates, no crushes, no prom. Just me and her, against the world she told me was dangerous. Fast forward 10 years. I'm 26 and living a double life. I met Jason at a work conference. We were in love. Almost engaged. But to my mom, he was just a coworker who helped lift boxes. She actually liked him, in that limited way. He was useful. Harmless. Disposable. I got really good at lying. Weekend getaways became team retreats. Date nights were client dinners. I hated the secrecy, but I told myself once she met him, once she saw how good he was, she'd understand. I was so wrong. Last month, she showed up at my apartment unannounced. She looked through the window and saw Jason's arm around my waist while we cooked dinner. Seconds later, bam bam bam. Her fist slamming my front door. Open up. I know what you're doing in there. I cracked the door open. Her face was red with fury. You disgusting little girl. How long has this predator been touching you? Jason stepped in, calm as ever. Ma'am, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Stay away from her, she yelled, lunging at him with her car keys pointed like a weapon. I jumped in between them, my whole body shaking. Humiliation. Rage. Sadness. It all hit me at once. Jason and I got in the car while she screamed behind us about brainwashing and Stockholm Syndrome. She called 911 in the parking lot, crying that her daughter was being trafficked. As Jason drove, I stared out the window, numb, and asked myself something. If I had a daughter, would I treat her the way my mom treats me? No. The answer made me sick. No mother who truly loves her child acts like this. When we got to Jason's place, I made a decision I'd been avoiding since I was 16. I was done being her emotional prisoner. We drove back to my apartment. She was still there, sitting on my doorstep, crying. Thank God you got away from him, she said. I've called Dr. PB. He specializes in deprogramming girls like you. I shook my head. There's nothing wrong with me, Mom. I love him. We're getting engaged. Her fake concern instantly flipped to fury. Engaged? You idiot. Just like your aunt, throwing her life away for some doctor. Is that what you want? 3 kids and no money, crawling back home in shame. I stared at her. Aunt Sarah is happily married with a beautiful family, I said. You cut her off because she wouldn't live in misery with you. She was shaking. I should have homeschooled you. Never let you work around men. You should have let me be normal, I said. But you needed me broken and scared, so I'd never leave. That's when her mask fully dropped. Fine. Spread your legs for him. But when you're pregnant, used up, and diseased, don't come running to me. You're choosing that loser over your own mother. No, I said, calmly. I'm choosing love over control. Then I walked inside and locked the door. That was 3 weeks ago. Since then, my phone's been flooded, dozens of missed calls every day, texts full of fear tactics, articles about murdered women, photos of pregnant teens with captions like, "This is your future." But I've made my own plans. And they're about to change everything.